Facebook Live. What's up? The time now is 1:47. Today is June the 7th. It's voting day. I'm out here camped out on the voting thing, ready to vote. Camped out. Can't wait. So excited to vote. No, you already know. Black people like, that's some super nerdy shit. That's some super lame shit. No, I'm not voting. I'm not voting. They be like, well, people die because shit, it's worse now. Not only we killing ourselves, but we making songs about it. When we was fighting for our right to vote and people was dying for the right to vote, it wasn't black on black crime like this. So the civil rights made our conditions worse. We got worse after the civil rights. So asking the government to help our situation makes things worse. We are grown-ups. Let's figure it out ourselves. A lot of us not smart. Y'all don't even believe in critical thinking. And your liberal Democrats, they rely on that. The fact that you don't know how to think outside of a box. Democrats is like, hey, I've always been a black Democrat. This black lady, I was talking about Karen Bass. She's running for mayor. And I was about to vote for her. I was excited. Black woman, first black woman voting. But the first Supreme Court judge, black woman Supreme Court judge, was asked, can you define a woman? And she said no. And I'm like, oh, well, then you're not the first black one. You're just the second black. What are you? You're the third. It was Thurman Marshall. Was it Thurman Marshall? Was he on the Supreme Court? Then it was Clarence Thomas, and now you. But you're trying to have it both ways. You can't define a woman, but you are the first African American woman. You're gonna kiki it up with other black women and say, I'm the first African American woman. Kenyatta Brown Jackson for Supreme Court. And then when they ask you, can you define a woman? No, I cannot. Am I in the Twilight Zone? Come on, you can't have it both ways. I identify as white, but I twerk and play basketball and rap. That's not a good analogy. No, I'm sorry. That's not a good analogy. Yeah, so I was excited about Karen Bass. And then I heard stuff on there about how a lot of stuff she wasn't present to vote on. She probably had, other things to do. I don't know. But here's the thing. Here's the real reason why I'm not voting. Here's the real reason. Pay attention. Pay attention. I don't care about, so many people died for voting. Man, please stop it. Please. You're just trying to be inclusive in white America. We're black. We're not going to be totally inclusive. They're not going to invite us to all the lunch parties to stop it. So let's stop being inclusive towards why I know they got the money. I know we starving ourselves. We don't even want to work, but we want to sell our souls for a bag, so when you work, sometimes you got options, you want to get out of work. Yeah. If you ain't got no plan, you ain't got no options. You ready to sell your soul. You ready to stand in line. Like, I need a way out of this hamster, this rat race. You don't have no, I get it. You don't have no plan, no definite plan. Yet you haven't found your purpose and how to monetize your purpose. Find your purpose, try to monetize your purpose. Because when you find your purpose, then you do it for free until you get paid. Like what I'm doing right now. I'm doing this for free. I don't have to tell y'all shit, but here's the real reason why I don't vote. You mean to tell me some lobbyist is giving you $10 million and you're going to respect my free vote over that $10 million? No. That $10 million? No. You're going to do whatever the lobbyist asks you to do. like with Obama, it's clear the LGBT funding lobbied him to do an executive order of nationwide marriage, gay marriage. You're gonna now. You said you wasn't about to do nothing for one particular group. You said we're all Americans. We're not black Americans or white Americans or Asian Americans or Latino Americans or gay Americans or straight Americans. He didn't say that part. He found a loophole. He should have said I'm not going to do this for the straight Americans or the gay Americans. I'm doing it for all Americans. Right? Right? Doing it for all Americans. No. So that's how lobbyists, that's what it looks like. Who's lobbying these politicians? Is it Big Pharma? We hear about the Koch brothers, they throw that name out. You know, Joseph Rothschild was endorsing Hillary when she ran against Trump, and I was like, whoa. They even showed his face. That's George Burns and The Simpsons. That's him. That is the ruler of the world, according to Illuminati. You don't have to believe that shit, but that $6 trillion, he owns the bank that printed that money. Let's say that. Now what? That $6 trillion that got printed over Corona, he owns the bank that printed that money, the Federal Reserve. Talk to me. Mr. Burns, a.k.a. Joseph Rothschild. That was a lobbyist for Hillary Clinton. Pelosi. Pelosi. What's her name? Janice Pelosi? Wait, what's her name? I forgot. Pelosi is worth $200 million. Maxine Waters is worth $90 million. I just seen her the other day. She was taking pictures. I think it was today. No, it was yesterday. I seen her yesterday. She was by Doolin's. She was by Doolin's. And on Manchester and La Brea, she was over there trying to, they last push. I didn't see her nowhere, but that was probably her last push towards trying to get reelected for Congresswoman. So she could do what? So she could act like she had like a ghetto auntie. Is that a front? She probably really act like that, but she's papered up. She's papered up. And it's like, who are you really representing if all of y'all are multimillionaires? Every single person in Congress is multimillionaires. Who are y'all really representing if y'all multimillionaires? Who y'all really representing? All you politicians are multimillionaires because of donations, not because of hard work. Because of donations. Who are y'all? Mark Willie Thomas, he got in trouble. Who are y'all? Come on, who do y'all really represent? It's not my free vote. Y'all are multimillionaires. Y'all not multimillionaires because of my free vote. There it is. I need white America to hear that. White America, where you at? They fooled y'all. They ain't fooled niggas. Most niggas don't vote. So the nigga population are political geniuses compared to the white population. So, because the voting process was to fool white America into thinking your vote count, and the patriotic thing to do. Patriotic thing to do was I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna get flagged for real. Facebook be on me. I'm gonna get flagged for real. Okay. Here we go. These politicians are multimillionaires. not because of my free vote. They are multimillionaires because of who endorses them. Who are they constituents? I think I'm saying that word wrong, constituents. I mean to say who giving them the money, who's lobbying them. And I know for a fact it's Big Pharma. Big Pharma is not telling you every time there's a school shooting. We have to wonder what type of mental health he had and what type of psych meds he was taking. And a lot of these psych meds, all of the psych meds have homicidal and suicidal tendencies. Prozac, Ritalin. It's funny. Not aspirin doesn't have homicidal and suicidal tendencies. Viagra don't have homicidal or suicidal, even though you're gonna kill it. Even though you're gonna kill him, it don't have homicidal. Oh God, devour. You gonna devour, even though you're gonna kill it and devour it. Homicidal, suicidal, cannibalistic tendencies. Oh man, why I go left? I'm a fucking perv. I'm sorry. I'm a perv. I'm sorry. We get nothing out of our free voting for them. If we put our money together, everybody in this country, just put our money together, it still wouldn't equal up to Big Pharma. That's only one. Oil industry, music industry. It still wouldn't. Still. Now, and for all those people say, well, black people die for voting. I already covered that. But, we fought for this right to vote. And we had the right. We fought against the suppression. But the right to vote and stuff like that. It went downhill. After civil rights, we went downhill. After civil rights, they also, some other fashion of their government secretly gave us crack cocaine. Hollywood gave us the black exploitation movies, making it sexy to be a drug dealer and lame to be a regular ass worker. Now, somebody that was working in the 70s as a regular ass worker, that nigga retired. He got a Cadillac and a Rolex. He got a bought and paid for house. He got his kids probably going to college. Now, on the flip side, the person that was dealing in the streets and stuff like that nigga just asked me for change. I told that nigga no. Oh man. I was doing Uber Eats. I was in a line, Del Taco. Dude rolled up, man, can you buy me some food? Nigga, you a grown man. You're older than me. If you haven't figured it out, by now, and then you want me to believe, if you haven't figured out to get a fucking job right by now, oh, you're too old to get a job. I get it. I understand. Them warehouse work, you gotta unload trailers, they hiring all day. They don't even care what age you is. They want to see if you collapse or not. They do. They want to see it. I've seen old people. I've seen old people in there. I work with old people, so that was in there. So you still got life in you. But no. You want to mess up all your money, smoke up all your crack, and then you want to rely on the kindness of strangers. And I'm done giving dollars to niggas, because niggas, they don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves, but they want everybody. And see, if you don't give a fuck about nobody but yourself, that's cool, man. Do you? You know what? I can't argue with that. That is your personal choice. But when you expect the whole world to care about you, that's when I'm like, okay, this is oxymoron. You're literally giving out energy that you don't want back. Stop giving out the energy. See, and that's the thing. People don't understand that they're giving out the energy that they don't even want. Stop giving out the energy. That goes for me too. I'm gonna write that down and take some mental notes on that. That's some sound advice. If you don't like something in your life, stop giving out the energy, because it's just coming back to you. No. It can't be your fault. No, it's everybody else's fault but yours. But let's pretend it was your fault for a second. Let's pretend it was. Then you have the power to control it. Every successful person, they'll let you know in an instant. That's how you do it. Well, why aren't I'm successful? I'm still learning. I'm still a work in progress. I'm still learning. It's not about the destination. It's not about the 100 billion. It's every bit and penny you did to get to that 100 million. That's the gold. That is worth more than 100 million, because you could pass that on. You can write a book about it. Bestseller. 0 to 100 million. That'd be the best seller book ever. I'd be like, how I fooled you. I don't know how either. How I fooled you. Oh, man. After the first couple of thousand copies roll out. But these politicians are multi-millionaires. They get lobbied by these corporations. We cannot scrape up enough money to counteract them. And it seemed like our corporations, they are highly globalist. Excuse me, like Apple. Apple is, they get their products, they make their products in China. That's what I mean by globalist. Not here in America. They have no loyalty to America, other than us being customers. Nike, they get their shoes made in the Philippines. They don't want to, they don't want to manufacture in the U.S. That shit would get robbed, stolen, inside job, all that. It's going to be worse than 9/11. If Jay's had a manufacturing factory in the United States, it'd have been ugly. I'm signing out. It's 2:00. I'm signing out. So, first of all, I'm not voting because there's a trick bag. They tell you I'm gonna do everything I can. I'm gonna help out the community. Well, first thing, if you want to help out the community, the first thing you need to gather up all the black people and say, your culture is the problem. Who gave us this culture? This culture of going to prison, twerking, selling drugs, using drugs, and blaming the white man. Who gave us this culture? Who gave us this? So we just admitting defeat. We're not trying to change. We're admitting defeat, and we're going to wait 20,000 years for someone else to change. And in those 20,000 years, if they do change, we still the same. See how it's a lose-lose? If you blame somebody else, it's all your fault. No matter what he do, you're stuck with the problem. So it's up to you to fix the problem so you don't have to blame nobody else, and you can move on to the next problem. So, I'm not voting. But the reason why I jumped on, I'm not voting now. Tell me. Oh, your ancestors. The niggas is killing each other at the highest rate ever right now. Before civil rights, niggas wasn't even killing each other. Now, high, 93% of all crime. 93% of all homicide. It's us. Doing it to us. Oh, America. What's going on? Black America, what's going on? Okay, boom. The reason why I jumped on Facebook is because I'm at Taco Bell. I'm at Del Taco. And this dude said, can you give me something to eat? a taco. So, man, can you get... No. No. I said, oh, I ain't got it. No. Like, no. Anything. No. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. I hope you fucking starve. I know that's harsh. I know it's harsh. But you want me to believe, you want to get some free food, and yet you want me to believe that you don't know how to go down to the county building and give you some food stamps. He probably did like 3-4 times. They burning you out. Yeah. So I'm sorry about that. Excuse me. So you want me to believe that there is no government assistance? I mean, in most countries, they don't even have government assistance. So what are you really going to do? And then I go to this gas station. Some dude hit me with that too. Oh man, can you buy me some food? No. That's when I told him no. I was like, no, bro. And then I'm like, oh, you should help him out. Yeah, I did, but not tonight. No, I used to give him $1 and stuff like that, for it. And I was just doing it for selfish reasons, so I could feel better about myself. But the reality of it is, if they don't change them, they can blame whoever they want to. You can blame it all on white supremacy. You can blame it all on undocumented workers taking over. You could blame it on everything. But it's your life. You're responsible for your life. So you're responsible for cleaning up that mess inside here and to push forward. You're responsible. You're responsible for your life. You are. I know that sounds kind of harsh. Well, if he was a real man, he'd be taking care of his family. And you don't take care of your family by being out 12:30 at night begging for food. That's not how you take care of a family. That's being selfish. That's only thinking about yourself. You was thinking about nobody else but you. And look where it got you. Look where it got you. On the railroad. Look where it got you. I don't know if you was on drugs. I don't care. You a black man. It's hard for me to believe that you don't got no kids. It's hard for me to believe that. So you don't want to take care of your family, but you want somebody to take care of you. Some stranger. Not this one. And it's just cold because on Adams and Normandy, it looked like baby Skid Row. Adams, Normandy, it looked like, get it together, people. It looked like baby Skid Row. And they used to come out the woodworks every time I'm over there. And they just know automatic. Oh, God, I can get him. He always get money. Yeah, Christmas time. Man, we was waiting on you. We all talking among ourselves about you like that bald head nigga. He gonna get me $1. Always give me $1. No more. No more. You don't have breath. There's no reason. You don't have any. No. I don't know what I was going with that, but you don't have breath. If you have breath in your lungs, you have another opportunity to find your purpose and live into it. You have that opportunity. And it's closing. Then he looked at me crazy. I was cleaning out my car and he looked at me crazy. Gave me this evil look. I'm in my work uniform. The look he gave me was, that nigga got money and he don't want to share none. Who the fuck is you? I'm a fellow black brother. Like the Crips and Bloods? Like the black disciples and the gangster disciples. Like, man, look how you represented my people. You represented my people as some crackhead begging for change. Like, you have no dignity. But then when it comes to another black man, then you want to pump your chest up because that's in our culture. We can look bad to everybody else, but we can't look bad to ourselves. or we can't think that we got the upper hand on somebody. So Sonia, if you just came in, I'm not voting, and today's voting. Today is the state and Congress and the House and stuff like that. I'm not voting. One, I don't. My religion forbids me to vote on evil, no matter how small or big it is. Two, we fought for voting. Our people died for voting. We got the opportunity to vote, and we got civil rights. And today, 40, 50 years later, it's worse than ever. We're killing ourselves. We wasn't killing ourselves before civil rights. Now we're killing ourselves and making songs of it. That's two. So about that, our people was dying to vote, or we was dying trying to vote. We're doing it faster and more efficient than any police or Ku Klux Klan member, because we're inside each other's hood. The police got to come inside and invade. With them, they already in, and they live amongst you. So, and they influence you or your family. They like your daughter. No. And three, the reason why I'm not voting is because they want us, and this is for the white people, because this is how they fool the white people. They want, and blacks, they try to be they try to follow the footsteps as whites as much as possible, complaining about them or not. They want us to believe that my free vote is worth more than the pharmaceutical company, Big Pharma's $10 million contribution, their $5 million contribution. They want us to believe, when Obama got elected, they want us to believe that our free votes were worth more than him raising 30 million. This nigga raised 30 million just to run. In what was that, 2016? No, 2008. 2008, yeah. Yeah. So they want you to believe that your free vote is more important than their millionaire lobbyists. And proof of they'll take the money and they don't care about your free vote is all of them are millionaires. All of Congress, millionaires. Obama, multi-millionaire. Really a billionaire. He's hiding money probably in one of those Canaan Islands or offshore accounts. Biden definitely is hiding money in the offshore account. They in the billions. They got $1 billion or $2 billion. But they hiding it. That's the rumors. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that. So they do. What part of the game is that? My free vote, 30 million. They're all multimillionaires. Oh, they only get paid. The president get paid $400,000 a year. Congress get paid $175,000 a year. How are they all millionaires? Can you say Big Pharma? Can you say the gas oil price? Can you say China? Can you say these are the people funding these people? I don't want to hear no more. So that's why when next time you see heterosexual males get attacked, next time you see man, we just got out of the school shootings. And the school shootings, the first question really is, with the school shootings, was he on medication? And this is something that the people, not the media or anybody else, this is something that the people's consistently saying, because the Columbine kids, the Virginia Tech kids, that they was on the antidepressants. Antidepressants, psych medicine has it has homicidal and suicidal tendencies in them. Some of the side effects, and that's not being acknowledged at all. So we're talking about school shootings, but at the same time, we don't want to get down to the problem of it. They talking about gun control. get rid of your guns, then criminals gonna have guns. Then the police take all their guns. Now we're defenseless against the government. So next time they want to martial law or anything like that, I don't know. That's a little extreme. I get it. Second Amendment rights, it never applied to blacks. Sorry. It's the Dred Scott versus Sanford law. The Dred Scott versus Sanford. It said, no, and now this has been overturned, so it doesn't supposedly exist no more. You know, it's supposed to be overturned, but does it feel overturned? They say that in the Dred Scott versus Sanford, it says that the African was never intended to benefit from the Constitution. That's why they automatically shoot blacks with guns or knives. Automatically. Boom, boom, he got a gun. See? Yeah, I was right. He should have lost his life. He should go directly to hell. Don't pass go. You know, don't collect the money when you pass go. Go directly to hell. Now, who... Oh, man, I'm fading in and out. I'm sorry. I said don't pass go. Go directly. Now, I mean, so I don't know. They're not telling us the truth. You know, they want us to. I was talking about the Second Amendment. Yeah. About police killings. That's the Second Amendment. 13th Amendment, slavery being abolished, except you niggas be thrown in jail. I mean, is it coincidence? In 1915, Birth of a Nation was depicted blacks as being criminals. Now, fast forward 2022, that's our whole idea. That's part of our identity. That's sick. That's sick. That is brainwash over time. That is the definition of brainwash. Then you brainwash us into thinking we're criminals. Then you go and incarcerate a gang of us. Then when we call out mass incarceration, we want y'all to fix it. Y'all cause the problem. How the F y'all gonna fix it? Y'all gonna fix it with even more problems. And more, and more, and more. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, I'm not voting. Because people are dying more after we won the right to vote. Our black people are dying more by our hands than everybody else's. Politicians are multi-millionaires for a reason. They're not Joe, but they are he got his own little place. But they are multi-millionaires for a reason, and it's not us. It's not our free-ass votes. I'm never again voting on evil. Who's say I gotta vote on evil? Oh, it's the two of the lesser evils. Ha, ha, ha. No, they trying to corrupt my soul. Make it seem like it's okay to root for some type of evil. I'm not rooting for none of it. I mean, oh man. I'm not voting on evil. And the fourth one is they expect us to believe that our free vote is worth more than Big Pharma's $10 million contribution or somebody large contribution. Now, one more thing, I'm out. I heard one of the dudes, I think he's Hispanic. He was running for LA mayor, and he said he could protect your Latino kids from Trump. That's what he said. The real crime is that America had way more than enough money to bend. America should have got Mexico right. Got Mexico to a third world country. To a first world country. America should have been 50 years ago, 60 years ago. America should have got Mexico like Canada. They didn't for a reason. Any country that's housing non-Europeans and kick them out, like Haiti, like Venezuela, like Guatemala, like El Salvador, like Mexico, you're in for a real surprise. They're not gonna deal with you. They're gonna punish you. Haiti kicked out the French. They punished them to this day. Mexico kicked out Spain and kicked out France. They punishing them to this day. To this day, they punishing them. So what's more racist? You secretly punishing a country, starving its people, and forcing them to come over here to cut your lawns and be your nannies? And you calling that woke? I really believe in 2012 that they turned on that accelerator particle, clicked on a black hole, and I can't find my TV remote anymore. I can't do it. This is straight Twilight Zone. This is Twilight Zone. So nope, no voting for me. And if the presidential elections, if someone comes and try to run again, then since he's not a politician and since he got his own money and haven't made a career taking these lobbyists' money to lie to us and do what they want, and if he runs again, then I'll vote. Then I'll come out of retirement. Other than that, I'm right. I should just go in there and write my name underneath and check it off. Can y'all do that for me? Seth Noble for mayor. Write it down. SCF Noble, Noble. Write it down for mayor. All right. Peace.